he went through the first 3 quarters and scored every time he had the ball. The first 3 quarters of the game, that was pretty impressive. So, Coach, we look for a fun game tonight for homecoming, and I wish you the best of luck against Concordia.
Thank you.
Coach Reese McKinney joining us for the Colby Eagles. We'll be back with more of the Funk Optometry pregame show on the Eagles on Radio in just a minute.
Next Tech Wireless Advanced Pay gives you great coverage, 4G LTE data, and you'll love the price. Plans start at $25 a month. Next Tech Wireless Advanced Pay is hassle-free too. No contracts, no credit checks, and you can even bring your own device. Sign up now and get a free month of service when you purchase a new device or receive a free Moto E smartphone with new activation. It's Advanced Pay at Next Tech Wireless, starting at just $25 per month.
Did you know that your body contains over 40 billion working parts and the nervous system acts as a communication speedway? Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference in this great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Griggs, inviting you to stop by and see us and start feeling better today.
The Colby Free Press brings residents of Thomas County news, pictures, and commentary on the happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. The Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge of the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
Welcome back to the Funk Optometry pregame show on the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride. As we continue tonight, time to take a look at our keys to the ball game and talk a little bit about this contest as we get into week 2 of district play. And we talked last week on the importance of district victories and picking up wins, and not only getting wins, but you want to get those 21 points that go into the tie-breaking equation. So you want to win by at least 21 points. You want to cut down on penalties, that kind of stuff. And both of these teams in this game tonight did that last week. Concordia went into Russell and did a very good job, didn't punt in the football game. They won by 22 points in the contest, so they go to 1-0 in district play and plus 21 with their points. Colby, again, made the long road trip to Beloit. They did a very good job in that contest with Beloit. I thought it was a great overall performance on both sides of the ball. The Eagles scored on every possession through the first 3 quarters of the ball game last week, and then did a pretty good job defensively, with the exception of 2 big plays. So a good game for them. Penalties were cut down a lot in that ball game. We did see a few more late in the contest, but for the most part, they did a tremendous job all game long. So pretty good effort on both sides of the ball by the Eagles last week. One of the things Coach really wanted to work on. This is something that we're going to have to get under control here headed into the postseason. Is the return game or the kicking game, special teams, and I think again giving up a lot of yardage on those. Not any scores, but a couple of close ones and some good yardage that resulted in very good field position for the Beloit's offense last week. Again, Colby was able to take advantage of it by playing very well on the offensive end and taking bad field position and still able to get the ball into the end zone, but not something you want to get yourself in on a week-in and week-out basis as, again, can create trouble. This Concordia team's 2-2 on the season. They got the nice win last week. They're coming off one of their worst games of the season. But again, they're a young football team. They're an inexperienced football team. Only 2 returning starters on both sides of the ball. But they are getting some players back this week. We talked about it briefly. Chaz Colgren and Tristan Yoakum will both be back into the lineup for the first time on the season. Again, these are kids that haven't played any minutes yet. They had to go through, their practice time situation before they're eligible to play. They're both ready to go this week. I don't know how much we'll see of them in the game. They will be in there, and we'll see a lot, I think, of Chaz Colgren at that inside linebacker position, and Yoakum's more on the offensive end of things, but we could see both of them on both sides of the ball. They're good players, and it'll be a big boost to Concordia to get both kids back this week for the first time in the season, coming off of injuries. So another thing that Colby will have to be prepared for in the contest tonight is some new players in there. But again, a talented roster from Concordia, and a little bit similar to Colby. They're decent sized up front, where Colby maybe not as big on that offensive line, but the matchup's not too big in Concordia's favor. And then Concordia has some very fast football players on this team, so we're matching speed against speed tonight. But again, Colby, a very experienced football team with our 10 seniors that all have good playing time and a pretty good underclass group as well. So Colby's going to try to use that to their advantage in this contest, and should be a lot of fun. Homecoming week this week for the Eagles, and talking with Coach Reese McCandy, any football coach, I promise you, if you go to any school in Kansas and talk to their football coach on homecoming week, they're going to be a nervous wreck because there are so many distractions. There are so many changes in schedules and things along those lines that it really worries the coaches, like, hey, we've got this nice routine that the kids are used to, and we go, and then all of a sudden everything's different this week. But talking to him, he was very pleased with how the kids handled things. They were ready to go at practice time. They had good practices this week, and again, handled it very well this week, and I think he was very pleased with that headed into the game tonight at least. So we'll see how that carries through on the week, but I know it's a nerve-wracking thing from the coaches, but you got a good senior group out here for Colby that's been through this 4 times. Those kids should be raring to go. Homecoming is always a fun football game, though. You're going to get a lot of extra people in the stands tonight, and we're looking for what could be a very, very good game, and I think the line of scrimmage is going to be the big issue in this game tonight, with both teams using their speed, and whoever can create those holes up front. We could see a lot of big plays in this football game. Both teams had huge plays last week in their contests, and I think we could see more of those tonight. So the control of the line of scrimmage is going to be huge, as well as field position. And Colby definitely wanting to pick up the win here in district play and get themselves to 2-0 and ready to go as they continue with postseason play. And it's going to be some pretty tough games coming up here. Colby's still got Scott City left on the schedule in district play, and Goodland left on there, as well as Russell. So again, a couple of those on the road. We go to Russell next week, and Scott City, and then finish up with Goodland here at home. But it is homecoming week. It is going to be a fun football game. This is the second week of district play. There's a lot of good things going into the game tonight. I like the matchup for the Eagles. I think using our experience and our speed, and if we can play a clean game of football like we did last week, I think we've got a good chance of coming out of here with a nice win tonight and going to 2-0 in district play as we take on Concordia. We'll talk more about this game coming up here in just a little bit tonight, and we'll also take a look at starting lineups. So stay tuned. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Football on 100.3 The Ride. This is the Funk Optometry pregame show.
This month, Colby Dodge is celebrating Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. What does this mean to you? Discounts up to $4,000 on select new Jeeps and discounts up to $10,000 on select Ram trucks. We have the sale prices posted, so drive by and check them out today. Many programs are in effect this month at Colby Dodge. Stop in and check with a salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Check us out online at colbydodge.com or in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in the need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local grown loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank. Locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Butler Builders understand that strong buildings and strong communities start with strong connections. Every bolt, every beam, and every handshake, each connection a strong one. When you work with a Butler Builder, you're building on more than concrete and steel. You're building on knowledge and expertise with people you can trust. People who value your investment as much as you do.
Connect with your local Butler Builder, Stevens Construction, and experience the difference strong connections can make for your business.
Are you looking for a bank that offers a variety of services? One that works with your busy schedule? Well, look no further. Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank for you. Hi, this is Debbie with Farmers and Merchants Bank. We offer many products that fit all your financial needs. And with extended hours and 2 convenient locations, we can accommodate your busy schedule. We're committed to community, and because we're the only locally owned bank, we're here for you and here to stay. Stop in today at either of our convenient locations and visit with our friendly staff. Farmers and Merchants Bank, together making making a difference. Member FDIC.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust, along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. Just another way we make you feel better.
For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby's Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart of Colby, proud to be part of the community and proud to support local high school student-athletes. For all your one-stop shopping, it's Walmart in Colby. To point through the ride. Welcome back to the Funk Optometry pregame show and the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride. Time to take a look at the starting lineup tonight for our visiting team on the scoreboard first, and that's the Concordia Panthers making their trip into Colby this evening. And starting for Concordia will be at quarterback Dylan Reed. Here's a name we're going to say a lot tonight. He's a 6'3", 180-pound senior and has 24 carries for 62 yards. He's 47 of 106 passing on the season for 691 yards. He has 11 touchdowns and 7 interceptions through the air on the season. Again, a big part of this offense for Concordia tonight, and they aren't afraid to throw the football a little bit, which, again, we've had to deal with on the season coming into games. So nothing new for the Eagles tonight, but a very strong kid at quarterback. Running backs for the Concordia Panthers tonight, they've got a lot of good kids that they can rotate in this backfield that run the ball very, very hard. We'll see Hunter Schroeder, the sophomore, 5'9", 175. He'll get in there. He's got 63 carries for 256 yards on the season. Kean Miller also will be back there. He's a 5'6", 175-pound freshman. And also Ivan Owen will get some time back there. But they also have Chaz Colgren and Tristan Yokins making their first starts of the season tonight, coming off of injury. Both of these kids were kids that got significant time in their offense last year for the Concordia Panthers. Both of them making their first starts of the year due to injury tonight. So something Colby has to be aware of going into this ball game. Dylan Thoman will be the wide receiver for the Concordia Panthers tonight. He has 5'11", 150-pound sophomore. The slot receiver will be Wyatt Trost. He's got 58 yards receiving on the year. He's also a sophomore. And the other wide receiver, Tanner Smith, 156-pound senior. Tristan Mixell will get some time in there at tight end as well for the Panthers. For the offensive line, they have Paul Runs at center, 5'11", 245-pound senior. The right guard is Trayton Kendall, a 200-pound senior. The left guard is Alex Bonebreak. He is a 5'8", 170-pound senior. Left tackle is Chance Leduc. He is a 5'7", 220-pound senior. And the right tackle will be Nathan Lawrence, a 6'2", 270-pound junior. And that's the starting lineup tonight for the Concordia Panthers. Looking at the lineup for your Colby Eagles tonight, defensively, Hagan Booley and Xavier Slavens will get the starts at defensive ends for the Eagles. These two have been very, very impressive on the season. Middle of the defense, we'll have Kyler Britt and Thomas Klein as the defensive tackles. And then the cornerbacks will be Bryson Metcalf and Isaac Rosales. Jordan Shippers and Calvin Stapp will be back there at their safety positions. And again, we'll see Branham and Branham in there at linebacker for Colby, who has been phenomenal in the last couple of weeks, doing an exceptional job. And defensively, this unit's been pretty good. They gave up some slant passes, and that's where they've struggled a little bit, is on the passing side of things, but improving week in and week out, and should be a fun matchup for them this week. That is the look at the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Your local agent, Dave Brown, with offices in Colby and Atwood. See Dave for all of your insurance needs. Back with the opening kickoff of tonight's game. Coming up after a word from our sponsors, this is the Funk Optometry pregame show on the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride. For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby's Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart of Colby, proud to be part of the community and proud to support local high school student-athletes. For all your one-stop shopping, it's Walmart in Colby.
El Dos de Oros has moved to its new location at 1921 South Range in Colby. They've got the same amazing dishes with authentic south-of-the-border flavor. Same wonderful staff making sure to provide a personal experience every time you dine in. And of course, you can still find dozens of flavors of frozen margaritas. Stop by their new location and enjoy some great authentic Mexican-style cuisine. Now, right next door to Orscheln's at 1921 South Range in Colby, it's El Dos de Oros.
Time for kickoff. With the call of tonight's ball game, here's Chad Jones and Thomas Whelan.
Good evening, Chad Jones alongside Thomas Whelan. Welcome to Denfield. Welcome to homecoming. We are ready for the opening kickoff. It is Easton Applet kicking it away for the Concordia Panthers tonight in their white uniforms, the red numbering, and the red helmets. Applet, end over end wobbly kick, was going to bounce and be picked up on the right side by the Eagles, and this is Snap trying to get to the corner. Calvin turns it upfield, gets some nice blocking, and takes it all the way out across the 35-yard line to the 36, and a good return to start the ball game for Colby.
Nice job by Calvin Snap. Just been getting what he can off of it, getting out behind across the 35-yard line. Good field position to start the game for the Eagles.
So here we go, the Eagle offense with Jordan Shippers out of the pistol. Split backs behind him. One receiver to the left and a slot to the left as well. Snap, handoff goes left side. This is Staff looking for the edge. Has it, breaks a couple of tackles. He's got a good 10 yards and then driven out of bounds at midfield, or actually maybe just across midfield. They'll spot it at the 49-yard line of the Concordia Panthers. So a nice gain on first down here for Colby.
Nice job by Isaac was off. That time sticks his hand in the ground as a tight end. Ends up picking up a big block on the outside linebacker that's walked down, and Kay and Miller.
One back behind Shippers, three receivers to the right side. Jordan gets the snap, handoff up the middle. Hagen Bowie, little stutter step, pounds his way forward. That's actually Rosales on the carry, and Rosales is going to pick up 9 yards on the carry to the 41-yard line. Second down and a long one. Second and 2.
Rosales the pistol back this time on the zone replay, and it's a give all the way. That defensive end goes upfield, gives it underneath, and nice cutback by Rosales. Pick up 8 yards on first down.
Eagles set again. Shippers awaits the snap, gives it, takes it himself up the middle on the left side. Jordan with a hole to run through, breaks some tackles across the 30 and down to about the 23-yard line. 21 is where they're going to spot with Ford Priors. Nice run by Jordan Shippers, and the Eagles picking on that right side of the defensive line, the offensive left side today to start the game.
Nice 9 quarterback run that time. The Eagles doing a nice job getting out front. Nice block by the receiver from Jordan Shipper.
Shipper set again, gets the snap, hands it off. Well, takes it, rolling to his right side, throws down the field, has a man, and it is caught. Calvin Snap, touchdown, Colby. Snap pulls it in from Shippers. A nice play design that time, and that one goes for 21 yards and an Eagle score.
We've got a tight trip set to the far side of the field. Calvin Snap and the outside receiver, number 1. He runs the corner route. They've got a toss out of number 3 and a speed out of number 2, and Bowie. And he's able to catch the corner out at the pylon for 6 from Shippers.
The Eagles get set against Shippers. We'll get the snap. Hands it off on the right side, and Rosales nowhere to go. Well defended that time by Concordia. And the Eagles will end up with 6 points on the board here to start the game within 54 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more of the Eagles on radio and Colby football in just a minute.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take a small Coke.
And I'll have a large, please. You know you can get any size Coke for just $1, right?
So, a small Coke is just $1?
Uh-huh.
And a large is just $1?
Yes. Are you guys okay?
You just blew our different size minds. Sorry, he got excited again.
It's nice getting any size bang for your buck. So come into McDonald's and get an ice-cold, delicious any size Coke for just $1. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary.
With High Plains Co-op, it's great to know that the more things change, the more things stay the same. High Plains Co-op with locations in Hoxie, Dresden, Grainfield, Gem, Halford, Park, Selden, and in Levant. They're here to give you the service you deserve. High Plains Co-op is available for your grain, fuel, and feed needs. Check out their website at highplainscoop.com for up-to-date markets. Standing with you is High Plains Co-op.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
So Eagles score on their opening possession of the game. Pretty efficient on that offensive set. Line dominating for Colby on that one. And with the set to kick it away here, Bowie, the kick for Colby. This is where we struggled last week, was on our kickoffs and coverage, something they worked on hard in practice this week. Here's an end-over-end kick, a deep one from Bowie. Going to be caught at about the 15-yard line. On the play, returned out to the left side, and a great stop by Bowie. He kicked it, and he's the first man back. Hagen Bowie on the stop for Colby. Good job by Bowie, getting back to quick. Return was by Houston Atwood. So now we're going to see Dylan Reed in the offense here for the Concordia Panthers. Reed, a capable passer. He's thrown 106 times on the season. He's completed 47 of those, and 11 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on the season. He will line up in the pistol with 2 receivers right and 1 to the left, 1 back behind him. And fullback in motion from right to left. There's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that is eaten up immediately by the Eagles. Not much. On the run that time for Kyle Palmquist.
Concordia tries to dive to the far side of the field, nothing doing. He'll do a nice job up front, stopping that play from the get-go.
Colby did a great job last week stuffing the run. And our defensive ends were running wild last week. It was a lot of fun to watch with Billy and Slavens. This time there'll be a bunch set to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Shotgun again for Reed. Quick pitch on the outside, and looking for the corner is Hunter Schroeder. And he's not going to get much. Gets the edge and picks up about a yard before being drugged down to the play. Slavens there for Colby. Also in on the stop for the Eagles was Tucker Branham.
Cody comes up, bunch set to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Try a little, it's a knee sweep, play tight guard pulled on the sweep play. Colby does a nice job picking him up right away. Able to string the play out to keep that a gain of 1, bring up a long 3rd down.
3rd and 7 to go. 1 receiver left, bunch set to the right, and a man in motion. It will be a handoff. Picking on that left side, and again the Eagles stuffing it at the line of scrimmage. Bowie in on the stop for Colby. Schrader getting just a couple of yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 5, and a punting situation here for the Panthers.
First series, great job by that defensive line of the Eagles. Stuffing everything, making it awful tough for the Concordia Panthers gain anything.
Chance Calder at the punt. His first game of the season coming off of injury. Gets it away, and it will be received at about the 32-yard line by Colby in a nice running lane, and this is going to go. Penalty flag down as snapped down the sideline, the 15-10, 5 touchdown Colby. Penalty flag back at around midfield. And this is going to be a block in the back on the play. So we'll see. It looks like this is going to come back. Great return by Staff. Did this huge hole.
Yeah, nice job by the return unit, except for 1 block to make it come back. Nice job.
So we'll see. In the spot of the foul, which was the Eagles' 46-yard line. We'll march it back from there, and Colby's going to start now on their own 36 instead of 6 more points on the board. That'll be a frustrating one for Coach. Colby did a very good job last week. Again, they just had the 1 first-half penalty, and that was a kick that went out of bounds. And then really were penalty-free the majority of the game last week. Getting one early here. We'll see if we can overcome. 1st and 10 to go for Colby. They'll start at their own 36-yard line. Shippers set with one back to behind him. Motion across the formation, hand up Bowie. Making Bowie breaking tackles. I'll tell you what, he's going to get 8 yards. If he doesn't lose his footing going through there, he might have put 6 on the board on that run.
He hit the whole hard. Colby did a nice job getting to the inside linebackers that time. A couple guys that are just coming back this week with the Concordia Panthers.
Shippers set again. Gets the snap. Rolling to the left, throws. Has a man and really threw it in the right spot. Intended on the play for right. But again, one of those that didn't get it to him, but had a man in his face and threw where he wasn't going to get picked.
Yeah, he threw it to the right spot. Threw it outside. Mason just overstepped on his point. He's in a deep comeback route. He oversteps on his plant leg. He's slow out at the break. Unable to get to the football on the sideline.
2 receivers right for Colby. Shippers again in the pistol. Rosales in motion from left to right. Shippers fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, breaks a couple of tackles, now kicks it out to the left side and is finally spun down. Ran for a long time. He only went about 5 yards, but kept the play alive and picked up 5 yards and a first down for Colby into Concordia territory at the Panther 49-yard line. Shippers will get set again. Ran that fake pitch quite a bit last week. Late in the game, we're able to hit the pitch for a big play. This time we will pitch it going to the left side. And snap again on the carry. Gets to the corner and picks up about 4 yards. Good job that time defensively. Coming in to make the play is Tristan Yocums. And again, Yocum, another one of those players making his first start of the season coming off of injury. 2 receivers right for Colby, including Staff, who's in the slot. Rosales to the left side goes in motion to the right. Shippers gets the snap, throws and completes it to Rosales in the flats. Hit right away, breaks a couple of tackles. Ended up losing about 3 yards on this play. And it'll bring up third down and long. Couldn't get turned up the field.
Can get turned up. Eagles don't draw in. The outside linebacker does a nice job stringing that play out. They're unable to get him with the slot receiver and Staff, and they can't hook him on the defensive line. Does a nice job there.
So third and long for Colby. About 9 yards to go. Eagles will get set. Handoff's going to go to Bowie. Bowie pounding forward, diving, and picking up a first down. Hagen Bowie with another nice run. Another first down for the Eagles. They'll spot this at the 38-yard line of the Panthers. 6:48 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Colby. Shippers ready to go again. Diamond formation this time. Hands it off to the second back through. And not a lot of running room there. Good job by Staff, just kind of stutter stepping, waiting for something to open up, and it doesn't. Going to lose about a half a yard of the play. Patient running there, but finally got brought down. Eagles have really picked on that side of the defense tonight. Something I'm sure they saw something in film. 2 receivers right. Rosales in motion from left to right. He'll get the pitch. Isaac cuts it up the field, hits, spins, gets forward. He's got about 5 or 6 yards. Nice run by Rosales. The ball came loose, and Concordia is saying they have it, and so did the officials. It is Concordia football. On the far sideline, looks like he got ripped out of there as Rosales came around the corner.
Second man chip that Rosales does a nice job on the sweep play, keeping his feet, turning up your contact, trying to fight for some extra yards, just get stood up, and then Concordia does a nice job coming over in the second man strip. They're able to get the ball out, and they're going to go the other way with it.
They went 3 and out, opening possession. They'll start this drive on their own 36-yard line. Reed gets the snap, hands it out, first back through. It's the fullback on the carry. Not much this time. Well defended up front by the Eagles. Who's on the carry was Hunter Schroeder. Schroeder picking up, give him 1, second and 9.
Got a little trap play on the inside. Schroeder unable to get anything going. Eagles do a nice job. Defensive line again. Tucker Brand does a nice job going downhill. Stopping the trap.
Second and 9. Panthers set again. Reed under center. 3 receivers bunch to the right. 1 receiver to the left. They've ran out of the formation a lot tonight. Motion across the formation from right to left. Hand off goes to the second back through. This is Key and Miller. And Miller with nowhere to go. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, gained maybe a half a yard. A little different tonight. The fact that our temperatures have been in the 60s or higher. Kickoff on every game on the season, including last week, which was absolutely beautiful. 46 degrees tonight. About football weather finally. Yeah, football weather. A little chilly. A little chilly. Third down. For Concordia, 7 to go. Panthers will have Wyatt throws wide to the left side. He's the guy they like to throw to. Up there on an island. Here's the snap. They'll take the pitch. They're looking deep to Charles down the field. And Colby does not get there in time. It was a little bit overthrown on the play. Incomplete to Trost, and it'll bring up 4th down. Got behind the defense that time. It'll bring up 4th down and another punting situation for Concordia.
I think it's a little slow open up. They're just running the fade down the sideline. And just a tiny bit slow on the turn. Able to get beat by a step. Luckily, the ball's up the tunnel.
4th down and 7 to go. Punting situation again. Again, Staff returned the last one for a touchdown, but it was called back on a illegal block. Calvin gets the return this time, trying to get to the edge. A little stiff arm, and it's a nice one out to about the 35-yard line. Gains about 25 on the return. And the Eagle offense will head back onto the field. Punt that time. Going for the chains to get set on the far side. They do. Now we're ready to go. Eagles get to play. Colby will send Metcalf wide to the right side. 2 backs on either side of Shippers. Rosales is going to get the carry going from right to left. Hit at the line and finishes forward for about 3 yards on the play. 7 and 7. And another just quick hitter right on the defensive front. Colby did a good job there. On that line of scrimmage, 3-4 yards of play will get you what you need. Shippers set to go again. Rosales in motion. Jordan fakes it, keeps it himself, and hit, but flies forward and picks up the 1st down and more. Nice run by Jordan Shippers. Gets about 8 yards on that one. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 to go for Colby. They are now at their own 47-yard line. That's good for an Eagle. Shippers looking to the sideline. Metcalf to the left side. Shippers going to hand it off on the inside to Bowie, and Bowie rolls over 3 defenders. That was 15 yards down the field. Another 1st down for Colby, and he continues to run better and better week in and week out as he gains confidence.
Colby went to box play on that one. Corey Finley, the guard pulling, just wraps up. Has nobody to hit until he gets to the 3rd level of defense, until he gets to the safety. There's a little louse out there, head on his swivel, trying to pick up a linebacker coming, but there's nobody there. Eagles pick up big yards.
1st and 10 to go. Shippers gets the snap. Breaks the hand up, keeps it himself with Bowie in front of him. Jordan kicking it to the outside, outrunning defenders. Gets to the sideline and finally drug out of bounds at around his head. They're going to spot him at the 13, but another big gain and an Eagle 1st down. 24 yards on the carry for Ship. 1st and 10 to go inside the red zone. Another Eagle. And we'll get to play again. Shippers and Bowie. Staff in the backfield. It'll be Calvin this time on the left side. Calvin with a big hole. Touchdown. Takes it into the end zone. Calvin Staff from 12 yards out. 13 yards out. And the Eagles on the board again.
On the pitch play. Nice job on the outside by Nathan Wright. And Bryson Metcalf picking up some big blocks on the outside to spring him on the edge.
And the Eagles will get set for a 2-point conversion attempt here. Again, this is something they've struggled on the last couple of weeks. Shippers gets the snap, hands it off to Stapp, who drives forward and gets in. Stapp into the end zone, 14-0. Colby on top. 2:48 to go in the opening quarter of play, and Thomas, really 3 good offensive possessions for Colby as far as moving the football. The turnover on that second possession probably cost us another score.
Yeah, right now they're moving the ball at will. They just gotta keep pounding that. And offensive line's doing a heck of a job up front, making a lot of big holes, able to get up to the second level into the linebacker state. So that makes it easy to the backs. They're able to see it, make a cut, and go.
I'll tell you, we've talked about this. We're not overly big with those with the offensive line, but they're quick.
Well, Aaron Kurt's a big boy.
Yeah, well, Aaron, yeah, but outside of that, yeah, not so much. But they're quick, and they do a great job pulling. We pull about as much as you'll see a team do, and not just the guards. You'll see the tackles occasionally, even goes on the outside, and it's tough to defend.
It is. You'll see false pulls. They're gonna pull all over the place. It's tough for a linebacker to read.
You can set the kick it away. Kick over on the left side. Return out across the 20, 25. Here's a big return. Again, Colby struggled on this last week and taking advantage as Wyatt Trost takes it all the way out to the 45-yard line of Colby. $2:40 to go now, and good field position here for Concordia. They have ran 6 offensive plays in this game, down 14-0 here in the opening quarter. Panthers with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now the shotgun for Dylan Reed. Man in motion from right to left. Reed, and the Reed option hands it off, and that is met in the backfield. Eagles were there almost in time for the handoff, and no running room at all for Hunter Schrader.
Tucker Branham, heck of a job, inside linebacker. Does a nice job flying through the A gap. Needs the ball carrier in the backfield. Put down for a loss of 1, bring up 2nd and 11.
Tell you, running against the interior of this defense has not been a good thing for teams in the last couple of weeks.
No, it's hard, especially when you're going to double and you're going to have to chip on the outside with Savins and Bowie to get them off your quarterback. I mean, it's just tough, and it frees up the linebackers, and it's got to be fun for those guys to play.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Reed to throw. Fires it across the middle, and it is tipped and intercepted. Shippers comes up with it. It goes in and out of the hands of the Concordia receiver that time. Pops up into the air, and George Shippers pulls it in. Gets the pick. The Eagles have ball at midfield again.
He sits down on the dig route by 22, Kean Miller, inside the receiver. And Jordan drives on it. Ball thrown off just a little bit inside of him. Ball gets tipped up in the air, and as he dives to make a play, ends up with the ball. Heck of an interception by Jordan Shipper.
So the Eagles will take over on their own 49-yard line. First and 10 to go. Minute 50 left here in the quarter. Bryson Metcalf wide to the right side for Colby. Shippers in the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it off to Rosales around the right side. Cuts it upfield. Nice job of planting his feet and going for Rosales when he saw the hole. And he hit it hard. Got about 9 yards on the play.
Nice job by the O-line. Concordia does a nice job trying to stretch that thing out. Inside linebackers trying to scrape over the top. The offensive line just keeps moving and able to get there and able to get the edge for Rosales and picks up 9 yards on first down.
So 2nd and 1 for Colby.
Let's see if Coach Sims takes a shot here. 2nd and 1 inside their territory.
3 receivers to the left side. Shippers gets a snap. Bowie gets the first down. And he gains about 2 on the right side of scrimmage. Bowie gets the first down. Colby keeps the chains moving. We saw this last week against Beloit, just where the offense was moving the ball at will. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We're not getting a lot of costly mistakes and penalties and that kind of stuff, and really taking advantage of it. Eagles set to go again. Diamond formation out of the pistol for Shippers. It's a snap. Hands it off left side, and this is Stapp. They wait for the blocking to get there. It gets to the corner, and Calvin finally going to be out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. And that is another gain of about 18 for Colby.
That's a formation we haven't seen a whole lot of this year, that diamond set out of that pistol. Eagles run a stretch play out of it to Stapp. And there's a nice piece of patient running, and we'll set up that block for Hagen Bowie on the edge. Once he sees Hagen locked up, he's able to get outside and pick up a first down.
And it was a patient running, too. He kind of had to wait a little bit for Hagen to get there. I knew he was coming, and then once he did, turned it up. Big run. Rosales to the right side along with Stapp. Shippers hands it off. And this is Rosales, kicks it to the outside, turns it up the field. Rosales for the first down, down the sideline, and knocked out of bounds inside the 10, all the way down to around the 5-yard line. Another gain of about 11 yards and a first down for Colby. Actually, 16 yards and a first down for Colby.
Another stretch play. I think it was a nice job getting to the edge, turning upfield, gets inside the 5.
So first down and goal to go for Colby. Ball on the 5-yard line. Set to go, split backs, motion to the left side. And this is a handoff to Bowie, who pounds it into the end zone from 5 yards down on touchdown Colby.
It's like a little cross-cut play on the inside. Hagen Bowie's able to go in untouched. Nice job up front by the old line.
So Shippers, Stapp, and Bowie have all found the end zone here in the opening quarter tonight. Colby will get set for another 2-point conversion opportunity. Eagles will get the snap high over Shippers' head. Jordan just going to let it go. And Concordia will come up with it, and the play ends there. But the attempt for Colby there. 20-0. The Eagles on top, though. 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Okay, Colby off to a nice start in this game tonight. Moving the football well. It's a tough district, though, in here in the next couple of weeks. We're going to Russell next week. Russell lost to Concordia by 22 last week. So we'll have that game on the road next week. Then we go to Scott City, who's yet to give up a score on the season.
Somebody made him punt.
I don't know. I don't even know if they practice that. I don't even know if they practice that. They have been dominant, so that'll be fun here in a couple of weeks on the road. And then, of course, back here for the Cowboys for Week 8. And then we start the district play, or the by-district from there. The 4 teams moving on, and we'll cross back, and very likely can see the Holcomb Longhorns back here. I could play out about a million ways before then, but
right.
That's my guess today. Bowie will get set to kick it away here for Colby. Had a nice kick last time. He had it ended up the 15-yard line. Colby's been going with a deep kick today to try to help his coverage issues. It's an end-over-end kick. Penalty flags flying, and somebody was across the 40-yard line before the ball was kicked, so this one's going to be kicked again. Well, mark them back 5, and they'll kick it from the 35 instead of the 40. I think some of this is just timing, because normally we're doing all these squib kicks. It's playing a little different. Here we go. There's the whistle, Bowie. Line drive kick. It's going to bounce at about the 20-yard line. It'll be bobbled. Finally picked up at about the 15, and then Schrader returns it out to the 28-yard line, 29-yard line, and that is where Concordia will start this possession. They've been 3 and out every time here tonight so far. pretty much all running for Concordia. They did two pass attempts. They had the one deep one that was incomplete, and then the one popped up at Shipper's Stick. Concordia ready to go again. Two receivers to each side of the field. One back in the backfield for Dylan Reed. Here's a snap. And a little end-around jet sweep play. Turning the corner, getting some positive yards was Wyatt Trost. Trost going to get about 3. Probably a second and 7 to go.
That's an easy read for the Eagle defense to come out in a double formation, have the gun to number 2 receiver to the wide side of the field in jet motion, and just run a little jet sweep. Do a nice job stringing that play out for short game.
That play will bring us to the end of the opening quarter. It's Colby 20. Concordia, nothing. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride.
Hi, this is John Horning with Farm Credit of Western Kansas in Colby. At Farm Credit, we support rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Farm Credit's mission is providing farmers and ranchers with the capital they need to make their business successful. And because a steady flow of credit means more jobs and economic growth, Farm Credit is helping invest in the vibrancy of your local community. Stop in and see me in Oberlin on Mondays at 104 South Penn or call me at 785-443-4951.
Sometimes everything that can possibly go wrong does, all at the same time. Maybe it's a storm or a fire. You've got damage to your car, your home, and other stuff, and one big mess on your hands. A Farm Bureau agent can make it better, simply, with a single deductible for it all. It's our one deductible advantage. You're going to love how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple. In Colby and Atwood, that's David Brown. Call him at 1-800-870-2661. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Chad Jones alongside Thomas Whelan. Eagles set up defensively. Here's a quick pass on the outside, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That time as it went through the hands of Tanner Smith of Concordia, and it's going to bring up third down now. And 8 to go for the Panthers.
Smith went the big route. Ball thrown on his outside shoulder, just isn't able to bring it in.
So here we go, another big third down play. 2 receivers to each side for Concordia. One back behind Dylan Reed. Reed gets the snap. He's going to roll to his right side, going to throw back to his left. That's where they're setting up the screen. Good blocking in front of it. And that's going to be a first down and more. Nice play by Concordia. The catch pulled in that time by Hunter Schrader, and he takes it out to the 47-yard line.
Good play the call by Concordia. Eagles defense playing really aggressive. That time you had double set. Their defensive backs in the pass all the way. They bail like they're supposed to. Linebackers, Corey Finley does a nice job reading it. They just got too many guys out in front for them to make a play. It's not job that they're forcing that play inside. So the Panthers able to pick up the first down.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Reed gets the snap, looking to his right side. Rocks and fires, incomplete. And that was kind of a little bit of a dinosaur arms there by Tanner Smith. When he short-armed it big time, didn't know if it was for him or not. Let it go through. 2nd and 10.
That time they got trips. Far side of the field. Number 3 and number 1 receiver runs a big route. Number 2 is feet out underneath him. They get that rub route and 6 route over the top of the corner route. They're unable to get anything off the rub.
Hugerton 15, Nickerson 0. That game at the half tonight. Here's a snap. Quick pass on the outside. Dropped that time by Wyatt Trost, who's their sure-handed guy, and he just didn't pull it in. Wouldn't have gone very far after the reception, as Colby had 2 defenders there. But, again, opportunity lost for.
Yeah, 2nd down. You got trips to the far side of the field. Single receiver this side, pretty soft cushion by Resolve, and single receiver Trost. They already beat him by step earlier tonight. They're going to hit routes across the board. Trost just isn't able to hold on to the football. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3 Three receivers right, one to the left. Pistol formation again. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolling to his right side is Reed. Still running. Trying to throw downfield and incomplete. Out of bounds. Took a shot. And I mean a shot after he let that ball loose.
Great job by Diggs. Not giving up on that play. Forced him to the sideline. Forces that throw out of bounds. That makes the quarterback pay for it.
In the NFL, that wouldn't have never been a penalty.
Yeah, God. That's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Good clean hit. Running situation again for Concordia. Snap waiting out about the 15-yard line. And this was about to be blocked, so the Concordia guy, he's going to take off running the punter, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It really wasn't a bad decision on his part because that was Colby was there so quickly there was no chance he was going to get that punt away, and that could have ended up in 6 for Colby. So a smart decision that time by the punter and Colgren and taking off running and at least getting some distance back.
Yeah, I think Hagen Billy's going to take that off his foot for 6.
Yeah.
He can take it to the house. Might stop getting back there quick.
Might take his foot with it.
Yeah.
First and 10 to go. Eagles with one receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Actually, twins to each side. Shippers gets the snap rolling to his left side. Fires, has a man. It's caught. First down for the Eagles. That one pulled in.
Mason Wright.
Mason Wright, yeah.
Excellent job. Playing number 1 receiver on the far side of the field. He got 2 out routes by the receiver inside, just underneath of it. He throws it to the deep one. Mason Wright catches it, lowers his head, finishes on top with the cornerback for a big first down.
First and 10 to go. Shippers. Set here. We got the flag. This is on the center. Kurt moved a little bit there at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to cost Colby 5 yards. That was kind of an oops on that one. 5-yard penalty, though. Eagles will have to try to overcome that here in Panther territory. We'll be back to the line of scrimmage. One receiver to the right, motion from left to right. Handoff's going to go up the middle. And a nice piece of running here by Hagen Bowie. Hits the hole hard, gets the 5 yards back, plus about 2 more. Second down for Colby. And about 9 to go. Second and 7. Pretty good spot on that one. Larned leading Holcomb 7-0 at the end of the first quarter of that game tonight. Shippers gets the snap here. Read option play and hands it off to Stapp, and no running room on that one. Long time making the decision whether the keeper pull on that one.
Yeah, the next one just took a little too long. I think he just gave it to Stapp for the sake of not fumbling the football on that one. That next point took forever, but
still got a yard.
Still got a yard. A tough read, might have been a keep. So we got third down.
Bowie to the right of Shippers. Motion is Rosales. Handoff Bowie. And he runs over the defender but goes down on the play after a short gain. I tell you, the hit was not on Bowie on that play, but he does go down. He drilled the linebacker coming through there. 4th down for Colby. About 6 to go. Big play upcoming here. Colby was 3 for 3 at 4th down last week. And some of them were long situations. In fact, they had a 57-yard touchdown on 4th down on a pass play. Shippers gets the snap here, makes it to Bowie, keeps it himself on the right side. Jordan diving forward, he is close to the first down. He's having spotted across the 20. That'll be enough. Nice run by Jordan Shippers.
Good job up front and the backs leading to the hole. Able to spring for a first down.
And another Eagle. Eagles will send Mason right to the left side. Metcalf, Stapp in motion from right to left, handoff Bowie. Right side, big hole. Hagen hit by a defender, drives his way forward and down to the 10-yard line. Nice 14-yard gain by Bowie on first down. And another first down for Colby at the 10. That's a 15-yard gain. And he's good for the Eagles. Let's see your restriction chains out. They can get a first down without getting in, but not by much. 1st and 10 to go. Shippers awaits the snap, hands it off to Snap. Calvin with a nice block, cuts it up. He's going to be in easily. Calvin Snap on the touchdown. 10 yards, and the Eagles on the board in the 2nd quarter.
Nice job on the outside zone. We'll get a nice kick-out block, and Calvin Snap just outruns everybody to the end zone. It goes in untouched.
Well, once that block was there was nobody between he and the end zone. Eagles will go for 2 here. Jordan gets the snap, rolling to his right side, wants to throw. Crossy's body, it's tipped and incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what that is. Thrown in the backfield. Which I imagine is going to be against Colby at the hold, so this will be declined. And it'll stay 26-0. Colby on top. 8:56 to go in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more of the Eagles on radio and Colby football in just a minute.
Dying is one of the few events in life that is certain to occur, yet one we are not likely to plan for. Hi, I'm Jason with Ballman Mortuary in Colby, Atwood, and Oakley. Pre-arranging your funeral service is a great way to make sure your family is taken care of, even after you're gone. At Ballman Mortuary, we'll help you plan ahead and make sure that your wishes are taken care of from the type of service, monument, and casket you would like. We can set up pre-funding arrangements designed specifically for end-of-life needs. At Ballman Mortuary, we are dedicated to ensuring that your loved one's memories are cherished. See our website at ballmanmortuary.com today for more information.
Picture this. You're on the beach for a beautiful sunset. All the vibrant red, orange, and yellow colors reflecting off the blue ocean water. Watch the waves wash in on the white sand beaches where kids bury their siblings up to their necks next to giant sand castles. As you picture this in your mind's eye, is it perfect, or do you have to squint because it's blurry? Make sure your actual eyes see as vibrant as your mind's eye. Get your vision examined today at Funk Optometry in downtown Colby, Atwood, and Hoxie. Funk Optometry. See it as you picture it.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Eagles will get set to kick it away here. Leading now 26-0. With 8:56 to go in the 2nd quarter of play. Hagen Bowie to kick it off for Colby. End-over-end kick toward the sideline. Going to be caught at about the 12-yard line. And this is Schrader on the return. There's White Trost, I should say, on the return. He's going to get it out to the 30. So about 15 yards or so on the return. And 1st and 10 to go for Concordia. Panthers had the 1 first down here on the outside, but outside of that, they've been 3 and out on every possession. They have had 1 turnover as well. Each team has a turnover in the first half of the game. Eagles, play clock still not working yet, huh? No, still not. Eagles set to go. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He gets the snap, takes the handoff, completes it out into the flat. Colby there will be a short gain on the play as it's out to about 34, 35-yard line. About 4 on the play.
That's one of those double screens out of an RPO. Baylor made famous a few years back. They're popular.
Got the option to keep it handed off or toss it. That time they go with the throw. 8:18 to play. 2nd quarter, 26-0 Colby. 2 receivers to each side of the field. For the Panthers. 1 back behind Reed. Gets the snap. Takes the handoff. Pressure coming. Reed running to his right side. Fires across his body. It is incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver, Tanner Smith, on the play. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now. Pretty good throw. Should have been got.
Pretty good throw. It's off his back foot. Comes out a little wobbly. And that's one of your defensive backs you don't want in the hands of anybody but you. That's what we're taking. The guys up front do their job, getting the throw off his back foot, and that's something to practice all week for.
So here we go, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left now for Concordia. 1 back behind Reed, gets the snap. Has time, fires across his body, catch is made, and with the forward progress, it's going to be out to the 40, which is short of the first down, but only by about a yard. So we'll see what the Panthers do. They're sitting at the their own 40-yard line. It looks like they're bringing the punting unit on, but they kind of line up front ready for a fake if they want to. The Eagles will be prepared for anything. Concordia will shift now. Snap is there. They do punt it away. Short punt this time. Colby with nobody back deep. And, Concordia wasn't paying attention. They weren't paying attention. Colby needs to get away from that. Bowie in there. Brandon ready to maybe grab it. But the Concordia player had his back to it, and it bounced behind him and then hit him in the keister. That could have went another 15 yards if he gets out of the way. Works out good for Colby. We'll start the drive on the 36-yard line. Eagles looking to the sideline, leading 26-0 here in the second quarter. And get the hand signals in here. Yep, that's a little bit into the while on this one. They'll get to the line of scrimmage. Shippers gets the snap. Hands it off, and a lot of running room here for Staff as he gets to the corner. Penalty flags are down. And that's Rosales on the carry. A flag down at about the 41 is going to be a hold against the Eagles. So this one's going to come back. Holding against Colby. That's a tough one, too, because that was pretty good running there. Nice hold outside for the Eagles, and you get a hold on the backside of the play.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Nice job getting the edge, getting to the edge. Calvin's had a nice job getting down the sideline, but coming back on penalty.
So they will spot this back for Colby at around the 29-yard line. So it's going to be about 1st and 17 for the Eagles. The Eagles set again. 2 receivers right, 2 backs with Shippers in the backfield. And up goes right side. Really the same play. A pretty good result again. Nice little stutter step. Rosales going to take it out near the first down as he gets it across the 45-yard line, and he'll be about a yard short. Gain of 17 there on first down.
Nice job by Isaac. Showing a little patience once he gets to the outside. Ends up picking up almost 10 more yards after that. So making it second and short.
Eagles get the play. Mason Ryan split out wide to the left side. 3 backs in the backfield for Colby. Shippers turns and hands it off to Staff. Calvin gets the hole hard, gets the first down across midfield to the 49. First down for Colby, gain of about 4 yards for Staff on the play. And the Eagles continue to just methodically pick away and then find a hole and break a play. Colby set again, 2 receivers to the right, split backs behind Shippers. Motion across the formation, hand off up the middle here. This is Louis who starts to the right, cuts it back to the left, and then I love the way he finishes a run. Drives forward and picks up even more yardage on the plays, and he's slotted down with an 8-yard gain on the play. Off the 41. Second down and short for Colby. Staff in motion. It'll be a quick pitch to him on the outside. Calvin turns the corner. Calvin with running room at the 20, the 50, the 10. He's past everybody. Touchdown. Colby. Calvin Staff down the sideline. 42-yard run, and the Eagles are on the board again.
A nice job getting the edge again by the Eagles on the quick pitch play. They ran so much of this time out. Calvin's able to get to the sideline, turn it up.
It looks like the 2-point conversion opportunity here. Shippers. Sets up with 2 receivers in the slot to the right. One behind him. Hand off goes to Rosales. Starts right. Drives to the left. And no, he did get in. Shippers kept it. Yeah, good fake. I mean, Shippers kept it itself, and the right side gets it in 34-0. Colby on top. It comes with 5:42 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more in just a minute here on 100.3 The Ride.
Wow. A typical reaction from homeowners who just walked into a kitchen by Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. We call it the Wow Factor. Wow. And the reaction of others when they see their cabinet, countertop, and backsplash work. Northwest Kansas Decorating Center can take your bland kitchen and make it grand with the finest cabinets, countertops, and flooring designed and installed by their professional team. Go to nwksdecoratingcenter.com and get ready to be wowed.
Northwest Kansas Decorating Center, West 4th Street in Colby.
Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas is the place to explore flavor. Whether it's classic flavor like pepperoni, meat lovers, or super supreme, or something less traditional like the cherry pepper bombshell, the cockadoodle bacon, or nearly a dozen flavors of Wing Street wings. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas has your flavor tonight. Stop by for the amazing lunch buffet, dine in anytime, or call 462-8206 for delivery. Pizza Hut in Colby, Kansas. That's the flavor of now. Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. Eagles up 34-0. Here's the kick. It's going to be dropped at about the 24-yard line. And the return man went to his knees to come up with the football, and they got up and took off running. But you can't do that in high school. You're down right there. And it'll be 1st and 10 to go for the Panthers. We'll start on their own 34-yard line with 5:39 to go here in the opening half of play tonight. Missing a lot of scores here in this evening, but we'll try to update you here in a minute on some of the games underway in the district and in the GWAC. They're going to go with the diamond formation here. Here's Concordia. They'll throw out of it. Completed out on the outside. Ooh, big hit on the play. It was a ball pulled in by Dylan Roman. He was hit immediately on the play.
Tillman, single receiver this side, got a receiver far side of the field, diamond formation in the back. Just a couple of hitch routes by the receivers. And Corey's able to hit it, and Isaac Rizal does a nice job driving on it, makes a big hit up the end of the play, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Tro split out wide to the right side, one receiver to the left, again the diamond formation. Reed gets the snap, hands it off, up the middle, and nothing doing. No gain on the play. That one Schrader again on the carry. And the host Eagles meeting him at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and a long 5. It's kind of a big play for Concordia here. They need something positive headed into halftime. They don't want to give Colby the ball back again. Diamond formation. Reed rolling. He evades the first defenders, but not the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, as he is sacked for a loss on the play of about 5. Good job by the Eagle defense. Folks, it's happened for the first time on the season. Scott City has given up a score. It's 28-7. Scott City over Russell at the end of 1. So first score of the season surrendered by Scott City. It takes 4 weeks to get it done. Here's a snap. The punt is away. Another high booming kick. Colby called for a fair catch. It hit
dive on
a Concordia player, and it came back, and Colby dives on the football, or do they? Now, technically, it should be down where it hit the player, because it hit the Concordia player first back here. Let's see how they rule this. There's an injured player down as well for Colby. It hit the Concordia player, careened off of him, and then hit an Eagle. Bounced about 72 times, and then was bobbled around here. And we'll see what the officials indicate here. There's, again, a Colby player down on the play. Colby volleyball team with the win tonight in 3 sets over Dodge City. They'll go to 17-1 on the season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, I think where it hit the Concordia player, it should be Colby's ball.
Yeah, it should be, but I'm not sure.
Back here.
Yeah. I didn't see who it hit.
Whether it touched Colby or not afterward doesn't matter because it hit the Concordia player first, and the ball should be dead immediately at that point. And I think that's what they're doing here. Tyler Britt, the injured Eagle on the play here on the sideline that they're tending to. Eagle offense will get set to go here. They tend to Tyler on the sideline. One receiver to the right, slot to the right as well. Shippers in the pistol. Gets a snap, quick pitch on the outside. This is Rosales. Great blocking in front of him. And Isaac, with a patient piece of running, gets a lot of positive yards after the initial contact. And Rosales knocked out of bounds after a gain of 15.
Nice job on the sweep play by the Eagles. David Slavin did a nice job getting out front. As with the lead blocks in the back, and Calvin Stapp and Hayden Brewery out there making some great blocks, bringing Rosales to the first down on the sideline.
Eagles will get set again, 1st and 10. 3:32 yet to go here in the first half of play. Colby leading 34-0. Two receivers to each side. Hand off to the left side, and Dooley going to get forward for a couple of yards. Counter play there for Colby.
Nice little misdirection. Counter play underneath the Dooley. Getting a couple of yards on it. Nice job by the Panthers inside linebacker. Able to play through the trash and make a stop.
Eagles get it again. Shippers hands it off right side. Nice hole initially, and now kicking it to the outside again. Patient running by Rosales, and he steps out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. That's the way we're running the football today. Waiting for those blockers to get out there and then hitting hard afterward.
We've got double tight set. Using on a blast play, using Tucker Payne and getting out in front. Doing a nice job wrapping up, getting a lead block. Good for another first down.
Eagles back to the diamond formation, double tight. Shippers now looks to the sideline. Jordan gets the snap, turns, hands it out the snap. Calvin kicks it to the outside. Calvin around the corner at the 10, at the 5. Does he get in? No, he's ripped down, but does he? Very close. And they're going to spot him out just shy of the pylon there. So it'll be 1st and goal for Colby from inside the 1 yard line. Great run by Calvin Stafford blocking up front. Colby looking to go to the end zone yet again here. Colby set again, two receivers to the right side. Doing the slot to the right. Shippers gets the snap, hands it off. Now keeps it, and he's in there. Jordan Shippers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby.
Nice job on the follow. The guys up front, Jordan Shippers holds it. Hides the rub. Does a nice job getting into the end zone.
Shippers in again. The Eagles continuing to dominate here in the first half of this game. Getting 40-0 and getting set for the conversion opportunity. Shippers gets the snap, quick pitch on the outside, and easily into the end zone that time. It was Colby with Isaac Rosales taking it in. 42-0, Colby on top. With 2:39 to go here in the second quarter of play tonight. Still quite a bit of time left in the half. Big first half. Shippers with 2 touchdown runs here in the first half. Calvin Stapp with 3 touchdowns in the first half, and Hagan Bowie also taking one in for Colby here in the first half of the ball game. This is how you want to start district games. 42-0. Get set to kick it away again.
I know.
You get these district games, Thomas, too. You got to get got that doubled up, but you're looking for 21 points. And your scoring differential as well is just a win, because you get into those tiebreak situations, and that's what they go to.
Oh, the 21 now?
21, yeah.
Not 15.
Yeah. So both of these teams are actually 1-0 and plus 21 going into the night tonight. Bowie will get set to kick it away here for Colby. Gets off a nice kick. In the ring, goes over the head of the Panthers and into the end zone, which is an immediate touchback. And Concordia will start on their own 20-yard line with 2:39 to play here in the second quarter. Eagle defense heads back out onto the field again. They've been great tonight. Spelling some guys. Bowie need a break here. Looking at Kyle Brent on the sideline, he remains sitting on the bench here. Hopefully, nothing that's going to hurt down the road. But I would imagine with the 42-0 lead, we don't see Tyler again tonight. Right. Concordia. Two receivers right, one to the left. Motion man across the formation. The quarterback takes the handoff, steps up, fires deep down the field, and this one is nearly intercepted by Rosales, who had tremendous position that time on the intended receiver, and Dylan Throwman.
Great job by Isaac Rosales, not biting on the halfback pass. It will stay with him, doesn't get beat about the trick play.
Second down now, 10 to go. Clock stops with the incompletion, 2:32 to go in the half. Concordia will go with two receivers to each side. One back to the left of Reed. Out of the shotgun, motion across the formation on the jet sweep, and that's a little underneath pass, a little quick touch pass. The Chiefs mastered so well the first week of the season for a couple of touchdowns. This one goes for a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. The clock's still running at 2:05 to play in the second quarter. Concordia will break the huddle. Two receivers to the right, one receiver to the left. On the left side is Trills. That's their go-to guy. We'll be bringing a blitz. They're able to get the play away, and it's incomplete. Overthrown. The intended receiver on the play for Concordia was Yokums. Good coverage by the Eagles on the play as well. There's a 4th and long, and the punting situation here for Concordia, and Colby might have a chance to get another one up with a half. Up 42-0, have all the timeouts remaining in a good field position. It's district, Thomas. There's the snap, and they get the kick away. Straight up into the air. Doesn't go anywhere on this one. It'll be picked up by Colby. They're down to by Concordia at the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will start this drive in Concordia territory at the 40 with 1:35 to go. Panthers will set up defensively to Colby offense. Getting ready to go. Right split to the left side. Split backs behind. Shippers. Handoff going to go. This is on the left side of this is Billy. Billy breaking tackles. He's loose at the 10-yard line of 5 regains. He's footing in. He takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. Hagen Billy takes it in 40 yards out. And the Eagles score again with 1:26 to go in the half. There is a penalty flag on the play. Back at the line of scrimmage, or just across the line of scrimmage. It's against Concordia. That'll be declined. Touchdown, Colby. Play will stand for the Eagles as the penalty against Concordia will obviously be declined. So Bowie takes it in from 40 yards out. His second touchdown of the day.
Ball gets popped out. He's able to catch it mid-stride. Running down the field. Heck of a run by Hackenberry for the half.
Eagles will try to kick the extra point this time. Snap is there. The kick is good. Right through the uprights. 49-0 Colby on top. Here in the second quarter. With a minute and 26 seconds to go, and Concordia will be set to receive another kick. One play, 40 yards on the drive for Colby, and Hagen Bowie with his longest run of the season took off a big one that time.
Heck of a nice run by Hagen Bowie. Minute 26. That's in first half. Let's see if the Eagles can get another touchback here. Hagen Bowie on the last kickoff.
Bowie Day here in Colby.
Bowie Day.
Dominated here in the first half. Great game offensively. Kicking the ball low. Did a good job of the defensive end position. You know, we don't talk a lot. The names don't necessarily come up a ton for Slavens and Bowie, but they're getting so much attention from that offensive line is really opening up those linebackers, and of course taking advantage of that is Tucker Branham and crew. They've been great filling up front, but it takes two guys to stop them. Little pooch kick this time that's going to bounce and be fielded at the 19-yard line. And not much on the return this time for Wyatt Trost. They will start their drive on the 30-yard line, first and 10 with a minute 21 to go in the half.
Still a few twos rolling out here on this defensive series for the Eagles.
Yeah, Wilderman back at safety for Colby.
Ryan at nose guard. Rowdy Farr in. 3 tech.
Concordia set to go here. Reed gets the snap, going to hand it off up the middle. And a good job by Colby at the line of scrimmage, making the stop for a short gain. Second down. Hugoton leading Nickerson tonight. That game 21-7 at the end of the first half of play. Hugoton on top, looking for their second consecutive win and second win of the season. District's been good to them. Concordia set to go again. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. With an offset eye. Handoff goes. Second back through. Ball is loose. Colby has it again. Eagles foul on it. Looks like Tucker Branham on the football. And now the offense comes on the field with 42 seconds to go. Eagles put Aiden Baskell into the ball game. Kid that got some carries last year. Moment with Bowie. Shipper still in at quarterback. Rosales out there. Right split to the left side with Rosales. Here's the snap. Baskell going to get the carry for Colby. Hit at the line and brought down for a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9.
Baskell kid has got quite a few snaps here this year. He got quite a few snaps last year into the sophomore year on the defensive side. Does a nice job when he's filling in.
Mason Wright comes out. Thane Wilderman will come in his place offensively. Colby, I think we'll have to run one more play, but maybe not. No. They don't, and they won't. We'll head into the locker room, 49-0. Eagles on top of Concordia. We'll take a break, come back, and get things started with our halftime show. After this word from our sponsors, you're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Line.
You have a name, so the next time you travel to that big city Mega Monster sporting goods store, ask them if they know your name.
Well, give me a minute.
Ask them if they know Northwest Kansas and the tri-state area.
Northwest where? Is that by Wisconsin or something? You know what? I'm only part-time here anyway.
Now visit the Sports Shop in Colby.
Good morning, Sally. Looks like a promising year for the Eagles.
The Sports Shop offers the same great variety and selection as the mega super-duper sporting goods stores, but they're small enough to remember your name, your school mascot, solve problems, and answer questions. The Sports Shop in Colby.
Losing a loved one can be the most difficult experience you ever go through, but at Kirstenbrock Funeral Chapel, we are ready to ease your burden during your time of grief. We serve all of Northwest Kansas and offer reliable and professional services, including funerals, monuments, and memorial products. Contact Kirstenbrock Funeral Chapel at 785-462-7979 and let us help you through your loss. That's 785-462-7979 or online at kirstenbrockfuneralchapel.com.
ServiceMaster in Colby, Kansas wants you to know that your carpet is like a huge air filter, trapping dust, mites, pollen, bacteria, and every time you walk across your carpet, you stir those things up in the air, and you and your family are breathing all that in. It can irritate your lungs, complicate asthma, even make you sick. But for more than 50 years, ServiceMaster Clean has been serving both residential and commercial customers. The pros at ServiceMaster will do whatever it takes to make sure you and your family live in a happy, healthy, clean home. Call ServiceMaster at 785-462-3423 to get started today. Your family.
Well, fall is here, and so are the fall fashions at Plum Creek Limited, with more arriving daily. Just like fall, bright and crisp colors are found for ladies from fancy to casual, a good group of Missy sizes, and for the guys, sports jackets, dress shirts and pants, casual shirts like polos and sweaters, and check out the sale rack. Plum Creek is plumb full of name brand jeans, too, a lot of jeans. Remember, they rent tuxedos at Plum Creek Limited, 475 North Franklin, downtown Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Cornerstone Ag Halftime Show. The Eagles on Radio on 100.3 The Ride. It's 49-0. Colby leading at the end of the first half of play tonight. Say a solid first half performance by Colby, and in the aspects of the football game tonight. That tremendous effort by Colby. Thomas, we talk a little bit about it every year, but homecoming weeks for coaches are
nightmare.
They're a nightmare. They're nerve-wracking. You just don't know what you're going to get. There's so many distractions during the week. There's so many changes in schedules and how you do things that, man, it gets a little scary going into it. But I talked to Coach this morning about 6:53. I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I actually slept a little better tonight, so we've had a good week." He was having, he's one of the gets really nervous on homecoming week, but he said, we had a good week. We stayed focused. I feel pretty good about how the week went with everything that went on, because I want them to have fun and enjoy it. But kids took a while to see that. You've seen that in the first half tonight. They were absolutely ready to go coming out here and have dominated this football game from the opening snap till now. They've given up just the one first down in the game. Everything else has been three and outs or turnovers. And then the offense is only, they haven't been stopped yet in the game, except for the one turnover that we had on a fumble on the second possession of the game. Let's run through scoring in the contest. First, shot in the open quarter. Colby got on the board first with 10:54 to go on the first. 21-yard touchdown pass from Shippers to Sapp. Fakes it, rolling to his right side, throws it down the field, has the man, and it is Calvin Sapp. Touchdown, Colby. Sapp rolls it in from Shippers. A nice play design that time, and that one goes for 21 yards and an Eagle score. 2-point conversion attempt failed. It was 6-0 in favor of Colby. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Colby gets their second score on a 13-yard touchdown run by Calvin Sapp. The big hole touchdown. Takes it into the end zone. Calvin Sapp from 12 yards out, 13 yards out, and the Eagles on the board again. 2-point conversion attempt was good. 14-0 Colby on top. 39.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Colby scores again on a 5-yard touchdown run. First of the day from Hagen Bowie. And this is a handoff to Bowie, who pounds it into the end zone from 5 yards down. Hawks touchdown, Colby. Nice run by Bowie. The 2-point conversion attempt failed. 20-0 the score in favor of Colby at the end of the first quarter of play. Moving to the second quarter, the Eagles strike first in the second quarter with 8:56 to go on a 10-yard touchdown run by Calvin Stapp. Calvin with a nice block, cuts it up. He's going to be in easily. Calvin Stapp on the touchdown. 10 yards, and the Eagles on the board here in the second quarter. 26-0 the score after we failed two-point conversion attempt. And then the Eagles strike again, 5:42 to go in the second quarter on a 42-yard touchdown run, again by Calvin Stapp. Outside, Calvin turns the corner. Calvin was running under the 20, the 50, the 10. He's past everybody. Touchdown, Colby. Calvin Stapp down the sideline, 42-yard run, and the Eagles are on the board again. And the Eagles do get the conversion attempt on that one, and it was 34-0 in favor of Colby at that point in time. The Eagles had scored with 2:39 to go in the second quarter on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jordan Shippers. Slot to the right. Shippers gets the snap, hands off. Now keeps it. And Shippers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. Shippers from 1 yard out. Two-point conversion good, 42-0 in favor of Colby. And then with a minute 26 to go in the second quarter, the Eagles have a one-play, 40-yard drive, and it's all Hagen Bowie on the run. Behind Shippers. And up going to go. This is on the left side of this is Billy. Billy breaking tackles. He's loose at the 10-yard line. The 5 regains. He's footing and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby. Hagen Billy takes it in 40 yards out. And the Eagles score again with a minute 26 to go in the half. There is a penalty flag on the play. The flag was against Concordia, so it was declined. The score stands. The Eagles kick an extra point and are successful with it. They led it to have 49-0. We'll take a break. Back with more our Cornerstone Ag halftime show after this word from our sponsors on 100.3 The Ride.
Unlock the full potential of your outdoor space with a Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series tractor, residential zero-turn mower, or Pro Z professional zero-turn mower. Every Cub Cadet machine is engineered with you in mind to deliver incredible strength, durability, and comfort with more performance from best-in-class features to help you accomplish more than ever before. So you can spend less time worrying about your yard and more time enjoying it. Test drive American-built strength today at Colby Ag Center in Colby, Kansas, your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer for expert advice, superior service, and exceptional offers.
Hello, this is J.L. Evans with Western State Bank in Colby, located at our new Home on the Range, 1750 South Range. We offer many convenient banking products and services here at Western State Bank. In fact, are you looking at purchasing a new home, refinancing for a better rate, or looking at a cash-out refinance to make some home improvements? If so, please call or come in and visit with one of our home loan experts at any of our convenient locations throughout Western Kansas. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Having a retirement sale, moving to a new town, or finding that dream home are all things that can happen over the course of a person's life. We're very fortunate to have the experts at Homeland Realty and Auction to help. They specialize in residential and commercial listings. Plus, they can assist with ag land and property management, as well as land, personal property, and machinery auctions. Call one of their experienced agents in Colby or Goodland today for a free market analysis. Homeland Realty and Auction, offering good old Western hospitality. For current listings, go to homelandre.com.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old Coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken, or new sirloin steak, or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Taco John's in Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Come back, Chad Jones alongside Thomas Wheeler. This is the Cornerstone Ag halftime show brought to you by Cornerstone Ag. There for all of your grain storage, marketing, and handling needs. Eagles taking care of business in the first half of this ball game, leading 49-0 over the Concordia Panthers and taking care of business here in the opening round of our second round of district play here tonight. And another half of football ahead of us here tonight. Again, could see some continuous clock here in the fourth quarter, but a nice start. I think really a dominant first half performance by Colby, really taking care of the really taking care of business here tonight.
Yeah, they came out firing, like you said, before the break. You never know what's going to happen homecoming week. You know, it's a crapshoot. There's a lot of distractions. You know, you got dance tomorrow night. You got a parade today. You got a bonfire earlier on. And then you got the steer week. And so you're just out of your rhythm. You're off your schedule. And for a coach, that's something that you hate. You know, you got this week, and then later on, I think it's week 6, you have a Friday that you actually have no school, and that's always a tough one too. So anytime you get off your schedule, you have to off your schedule from a coaching standpoint. It just drives you crazy, because it's nerve-wracking. You don't know what they're going to do. But tonight they came out and they've handled themselves well, and they've taken care of business in this first half. Did a nice job on both sides of all three phases.
Colby High School dance team, they're out putting on their halftime performance here for homecoming to AC/DC. I like it. Good choice.
Can't be bad.
No, can't go wrong with AC/DC. That should be a requirement every week. 29-0, Colby on top. We'll take a break. Back with more coming up after word from our sponsors. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio. Colby football, 100 points to the right.
Just insure your stuff. Strut your stuff with Strut Insurance Services. Darwin and his professional agents in Colby and Brewster represent a wide variety of insurance companies. They can personally shop for a specific company and policy that offer you the absolute best coverage for the best price on most anything you own. Auto, motorcycle, home, crop, farm. If it has a value to you, they can cover it. Strut Insurance Services is locally owned and operated with hometown agents that are experienced and offer fast claims. Located at 1675 West 4th Street in Colby and Brewster. Just look for the big yellow sign of Strut Insurance Services.
Cornerstone Ag is committed to the Northwest Kansas community because they're proud to be a part of it. At Cornerstone Ag, the staff works hard to be your local answer to all of your grain storage and handling needs, as well as a great local marketing resource. Their service is fast and friendly, with questions being answered on site by their professionals. During non-peak times, they can even assist you with pickup and delivery services. Cornerstone Ag, where local customer service is not just a priority, it's the only way they'll do business.
iPhone fans, listen up. Nextech Wireless is launching an amazing new deal. Get 4 new iPhones with unlimited data for less than $40 per line. You heard us right. That price includes the phones and unlimited data. Nextech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. So stop by and get your 4 iPhones with unlimited data for less than $40 per month per line. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required and not included in price. Get your 4 new iPhones today at Nextech Wireless.
Wow. A typical reaction from homeowners who just walked into a kitchen by Northwest Kansas Decorating Center. We call it the Wow Factor. Wow. And the reaction of others when they see their cabinet, countertop, and backsplash work. Northwest Kansas Decorating Center can take your bland kitchen and make it grand with the finest cabinets, countertops, and flooring designed and installed by their professional team. Go to nwksdecoratingcenter.com and get ready to be wowed.
Northwest Kansas Decorating Center, West 4th Street in Colby.
With more of the Cornerstone Ag halftime show, here's Chad Jones and Thomas Whelan.
Teams making their way back up onto the field here in the second half of the game. Colby up 49-0, Thomas. Going to the second half, how much do we see of the varsity here right out of the gates up 49-0?
Maybe a series or two, but not much. Like you said, you just want to get them out of here and keep them healthy and coast out. But I'm sure they'll get their feet wet again, keep the timing after half, maybe. And then get them out of here and get them some water and after that.
The Eagles did lose Kyler Brett in the first half of that ball game with a lower leg injury on his right leg, and they are tending to him still on the Eagle bench. We're obviously not going to see him back in the game today. There's no need for him to go back in there, but kid that Colby definitely wants to get healthy and here for the remainder of the season. He's a big dog in the wheel here for sure. 49-0, the Eagles on top. At the half, we'll take another break. Second half of football coming up in just a bit. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Line.
Did you know that your body contains over 40 billion working parts and the nervous system acts as a communication speedway? Sometimes there's no warning when a problem is ahead, and a chiropractor can help determine if there's any interference in this great nerve network. In most cases, chiropractic care can eliminate the cause of your pain. Call Northwest Kansas Chiropractic at 460-0332. That's 460-0332. Or visit us online at nwkchiro.com. I'm Dr. Griggs, inviting you to stop by and see us and start feeling better today.
The Colby Free Press brings residents of Thomas County news, pictures, and commentary on the happenings, issues, and events that impact the lives of residents of Thomas County. The Colby Free Press is informative and affordable. The Colby Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge of the local communities of Colby, Rexford, Brewster, and surrounding communities.
This month, Colby Dodge is celebrating Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days. What does this mean to you? Discounts up to $4,000 on select new Jeeps and discounts up to $10,000 on select Ram trucks. We have the sale prices posted, so drive by and check them out today. Many programs are in effect this month at Colby Dodge. Stop in and check with a salesperson to see if you qualify for additional discounts. Check us out online at colbydodge.com or in person at exit 53 I-70, Colby, Kansas.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. You listen to the Eagles on radio. Colby football 100.3 The Ride. 49-0 score at the end of the first half of play here tonight. Teams back out onto the field, warming up here for the second half. That's coming in just a couple of moments. Clock will run continuously here in the second half of the ball game tonight. Again, is hit that mercy rule. So we were talking about that, Thomas. We both thought it was just fourth quarter, which is the basketball rule. But in football, it is the entire second half. So, or at any point in the second half when you hit that. So, again, clock will be continuous the rest of the game. So at this point, now you don't play varsity. You don't see shippers. You're probably not going to see Bowie or Stab or any of those kids on the field here in the second half of this ball game.
You get heavy dubs to the twos, which will be a great experience for those guys. Yeah, those young sophomores, some juniors in there. Give them some time, give them some experience, some snaps against some ones. It'll be great for them for the years to come, and great for your scout team as well.
Kicking team headed out onto the field for Colby. We've got some second group guys out there for that as well. Our coach having another quick meeting with the kids out there before they go out, just to make sure, A, you've got the right and enough personnel, and B, that they're ready to go. We're waiting the second half kickoff here. Beloit leads Goodland 34-14 at the half tonight. I know. So, some scores here. Beloit leads Goodland 34-14 at the half tonight. Larned over Holcomb 14-6 at halftime. Scott City over Russell 28-7 into the first. No update on that one. So we'll try to get that to you in a little bit. 34-14. They're waiting to kick out there. They got the clock reset. Now we're ready for the second half. And right now the clock's not moving. That's not going to happen again here. Yeah. Till the end of the quarter. Still, the officials are not here. They were still in the locker room. We're just... Hold yourself accountable, guys. Come on. Oh, man. Now that the officials have made their way, but look at this. The white hat. The white hat has some wheels. I like this. He's moving well. He moves well. There's something you don't see every day. You know what it is? They were enjoying the wonderful cheeseburgers that have been prepared this evening by the Colby High School Booster Club, who runs the concession stand. Always puts out some great food and a good fundraiser to help with some of the things that they help do for all the athletes and kids in extracurricular activities here at the school. So big thank you to them for that. Now here's an onside kick to start the second half. A little slip out front picked up by Concordia. Good heady play there by Dylan Noman to get on that one quickly. First and 10 to go. Concordia will start this drive. Colby 49. Eagles with a mix of starters and 10-2s out there right now. We'll start the second half of this one. Panthers will set 2 receivers to each side of the field. Into the shotgun. One back in the backfield with Reed. Now 2 backs in the backfield. Snap. Handoff, a fake handoff up the middle, and Reed going to take it himself down the sideline, and Reed is going to be drilled out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Reed shaken up on the play. Wilderman decked it there on the sideline.
A little zone read play there by Concordia. Reed pulls it. Nice job by Cade Lanning. The Reed guy playing defensive end comes up, makes a nice hit on the tailback. Unfortunately, nobody there to clean up the quarterback coming inside of him. He's able to get a big gain on first down, bring up first and 10 inside the 15-yard line.
Scott City over Russell, 42-7, the halftime score there tonight. And again, Russell getting one in on him tonight. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap again. Run to the left side. And another big hit at the end of that play. The gain about 3 yards on the play for Schrader. Give him 4, 2nd and 6.
Back on Ryan playing nose guard for the Eagles. A nice job getting a pursuit angle, getting downfield, and making a play on the ball carrier out of the stretch play.
A big hit. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. An offset eye formation out of the pistol. Reed hits the snap. Hand off again to the left side. Again, Colby there to stop it near the 5-yard line. Schrader on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd down. And lopped out 2 to go here. With the ball at the 4-yard line. Cody will get the play from the sideline. Panthers ready here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. We've seen some of their 2s in the game, but majority of them are starters still, including the quarterback, Dylan Reed. Gets the snap. Hands it off up the middle, and Schrader on the carry. Got a positive gain on the play, but it looks like he's about a yard short of what they needed. So it's going to be 4th down and about a yard to go from the 4-yard line.
Big play for the 2s.
Yeah, just want to keep the shutout intact.
Yeah.
Chance to do so. Colby has been very good with the defense up the middle tonight, which is where you think Concordia would like to go. They run into that diamond formation. They've thrown out of this both times tonight. And get the snap handed off to the 3rd back through, and Schrader gets the touchdown. Got it in from 4 yards out. And Concordia on the board for the first time tonight. 4-yard touchdown run. So Schrader gets them on the board. And Concordia will get set for an extra point opportunity here. Back into the diamond formation. Here's a snap. Reed hands it off left side. And it's in there for two. Schrader again, pretty much exact same play. 49-8 the score. Concordia on top. We'll take a break. Back with a word from our sponsors. After this word from our sponsors on 100.3 The Ride.
This time of the year can get a little stressful on your finances. If you're in need for any type of loan, come in and talk to their local Golden Loan officers at the People's State Bank. They live in this area, so they know this area. They pride themselves on getting you the fastest response possible. Since most of them have been in business or have come off the farm, they really do know the local ag economy. They want to take this time and thank you for your patronage at the People's State Bank, with locations in Colby, Oakley, Hoxie, Goodland, and McDonald. The People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Quality workmanship and experience are just two of the things you will find when working with Stevens Construction for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential construction needs. They are your local Butler and Lester dealer and are ready to assist you in choosing the steel or wood frame building you have been looking for. They also specialize in overhead door sales and service. Stevens Construction has been in the business for over 40 years, so stop by today and see them on South Country Club Drive in Colby.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Welcome back. The Eagles will hop out onto the field here. They're waiting on the kickoff from Concordia after their first score of the ball game. Getting that second units out there for Colby here on the kicking team, with the exception of a couple of players. And again, Coach spending a little extra time huddled up with them to make sure they take care of things. And it's going to be a little split kick picked up at the 30-yard line and returned out to not the 41. Nice 11-yard return by the Eagles. And yeah. Colby will start this drive on their own 41-yard line. And again, the twos are going to be out there now for Colby offensively. And we'll see them imagine the remainder of the ball game. We got Wilderman, the quarterback. Yep. Bain. Waits the snap. Holds the pistol. Hands it off up the middle. Another nice run here by Colby. Good little 4-yard gain. I'm trying to get all the new names here. Nick Raymer, who's in there. And the varsity guys, they got the jackets now. By the way, Colby needs to get new jackets for Silent. They are a little old. Yeah, they're very old. Second down, we're going to move it up front by Colby. We'll lose 4 yards. We gained on the last play, plus one more. We'll bring up second and 11. And they had those when I was in high school, those same ones. And they were old then. Right. Second and 11. Wilderman out of the pistol, 2 receivers on the left side. Split backs, hand up goes from right to left, and that is Carroll, I believe, on the carry. 34-14, Beloit over Goodland at the half tonight. Scott City up 42-7 at the half over Russell. Another action this evening. 3rd and 9 here for Colby. And Wilderman running the offense now for the Eagles. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Motion across the formation from left to right. Wilderman with a quick pitch on the right side. Colby trying to get to the corner here. Penalty flag flying as the Eagles brought down for a loss on the play. Flag thrown by the line judge, but he threw it down the field away. Which is kind of interesting. It's going to be against Colby. There might be a hold against the Eagles. I imagine it would be declined here, though, because you're going to be looking at 4th and 11 or 12 with the 2s out there. Yeah. So 4th and 12 to go once they get it spotted here. Punting unit will come onto the field for the first time tonight for Colby. Concordia with a couple of guys back deep. Snap is there, and a quick kick by Colby. It's going to go out of bounds at the 39, 38-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They'll go for 40. That's where Concordia will start. About a minute 55 to go here in this third quarter. Moving quickly tonight here with the running clock. Colby leading 49-8. Concordia huddling up here. See if they keep their ones in there. They do. At least for now, Reed is still the quarterback. Gets the snap. Read option play. Late handoff goes to Schrader. Schrader gets to the corner and just a couple of yards on the play. Nice play defensively by Nick Raymer for Colby. Raymer with a nice stop for a gain of 1. This is nice when you see the twos getting out here and running the field well.
Absolutely. Keep the guys up front doing a nice job. Keeping those blocks here, keeping the offensive line in, and not being able to get up to the second level of defense.
Luis Madrid is a one quarterback. Harley Weiss got another. Wilderman, a safety for Colby. We'll get some of these other kids in just a minute. Schrader going to get the handoff on the right side this time, getting to the edge and then tripped up. And will be a decent gain on the play, but it's going to be a third and about 3. Going to get a lot of other players out here for Colby. Connor Griffin getting some time on the defensive side right now. Cade Lanning out there. Third and 2 to go here for Concordia. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Reed will get the snap, penalty flag, and this is going to be procedure.
Well, I don't know if they're going to call that. He got like 3 or 4 yards pulling down the line. He leaves a little early. He gets like 3 or 4 steps down. And that's when I call the listen.
With that, the third quarter does come to an end. 49-8, Colby on top. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming up here in just a minute. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride.
Are you looking for a bank that offers a variety of services? One that works with your busy schedule? Well, look no further. Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank for you. Hi, this is Debbie with Farmers and Merchants Bank. We offer many products that fit all your financial needs. And with extended hours and 2 convenient locations, we can accommodate your busy schedule. We're committed to the community, and because we're the only locally owned bank, we're here for you and here to stay. Stop in today at either of our convenient locations and visit with our friendly staff. Farmers and Merchants Bank, together making a difference. Member FDIC.
Here at McKee Incorporated, we're proud to offer service you can trust, along with Lennox products that can help keep you comfortable and save you money. This fall, McKee Incorporated is offering up to $1,600 in rebates on brand new Lennox systems. So call us today at 785-462-3132. McKee Incorporated, proudly offering Lennox products. Just another way we make you feel better.
Now back to more of the Eagles on radio on 100.3 The Ride.
Third down and 2 to go. Third down and 7 to go. I think I call it 8 for Concordia after the penalty coming out of the quarter break. Reed gets the snap, wants to throw, being pressured, steps up, fires, and finds a man just across the sticks for a first down. Pretty good job again. The twos getting in there and getting in the face of Reed, yeah.
In the face, making a move in the pocket, bumps him outside. Reed makes a good throw off his back foot across the body a little bit over the middle to a tight end on the big route.
First and 10 for Concordia now. Yeah, just 1 first down in the first half of the ball game tonight. We're here in the second half with the twos out there. Reed gets the snap. And a little read option play, keeps it himself. And Reed brought down after a short gain on the play. Within 4 yards and 5. You can spot him at the 43-yard line. Doing continuous clock here. Second half of this game. Concordia back to the line, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Split backs on either side of Dylan Reed. Gets the snap, hands it off up the middle, and nice piece of running by Schrader. He's got the first down, I believe, as he's across the 40-yard line to the 39. So first down by Concordia. And the Panthers will get set again. It's a good win. You get to rest some players. Miss Colby. Heading into next week against Russell. Reed will get the snap. It's a little high. Makes it a tough play, but he gets it to Schrader. Colby with a diving effort in the backfield nearly gets the stop there. But the second man coming through, taking care of business, and I believe that was Wilderman on the stop. No, Griffin.
Connor Griffin. Nice job. 2 plays in a row. He's made two nice plays. Some strong safety for the Eagles in defense. Forward to 2. Did a nice job running the alley on that play, bringing him down for a loss.
2nd and 11. 2 to the right, 1 to the left for the Panthers. Colby set up front again. Motion for Concordia. Here's the inside handoff on a little kind of a delay play. And it's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. Schrader on the carry again.
And Morgan comes downhill. Playing 3 safeties. He does a nice job. Open field tackle. Pulled him in on the cut.
I'm impressed with this second group.
They played well.
They've taken advantage of their minutes and showed that they're capable.
Doing a nice job keeping their pad level low up front. Doing a real nice job of guys up front. And it just keeps you better, giving young cats some snaps.
Definitely. Which with this new system you're a little worried about when you have to win these games, at this point in the season.
Yeah.
Nice run here by Concordia. They're hit the line of scrimmage, but second ever finish is forward for a couple of yards. It's going to bring a 4th down now for the Panthers, and about 2 to go. Officials having a good conversation with one of the Eagles. We'll be running some more players out onto the field. Declan Ryan back into the ball game. Concordia taking their time here. Clock down to under 7 to play, under 8 to play in the contest. Again, seeing some 2s out there for Concordia now. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. And whistle and flags flying here at the start of the play, and we have procedure against Concordia. That'll cost them 5 yards, and they'll get set again for 4th down and 7 now. And that's got to be frustrating for Coach Kingsbury and the Panthers when you're trying to get some positive things going forward. Panthers break the huddle again. Coleman wide to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Offset eye formation out of the pistol. Movement by the left guard, 5-yard penalty against Concordia. The left guard picked his hand up there before the snap. And that's going to cost him another 5, and that's a tough penalty here. Now it's 4th and 11. And 4th and 2. It really was 4th and a long 1.
Yeah.
And now they're looking at 4th and 11 after 2 offsides penalties. They've taken 2 minutes off the clock and not run a play. 2 receivers to each side of the field now. Reed awaits the snap. This time they get it off, takes a hand off, he rolls to his left, throws and completes it, but it's short of the first down by about a yard. And that's one of those the receiver just didn't quite know where he's at. He had the chance to, before he went out of bounds, to maybe get that ball stretched out there for forward progress. But didn't get it done, and now Colby takes over on downs. Great job by the twos defensively.
Give him a stop.
So now the Eagles will head back to the line of scrimmage. The offense back out onto the field. The Wilderman will lead the troops again. Motion from left to right. Here's the snap. Good side of the handoff. And just a little power play right up the middle.
Fullback dive from the Eagles. They had an arc motion with it. And off underneath. Nice play, picking up 2 yards on first down.
Raymer on the carry for Colby. Wilderman waits the snap. Gets it. Miscommunication. He does the right thing. Takes it himself. On the right side, turned to his left to hand it off. The running back was not there. And Wilderman said, okay, I'm going.
And that's not saying.
No, it's not saying. It's Austin there. Back, yeah. So we're looking at the third quarterback here.
Tyler Boston, freshman.
A motion penalty against Colby, so I'll push him back another 5 yards. Make it second 13. More players running onto the field for the Eagles. And Dredd back out there. Voss will await the snap, one back behind him. High snap, then to come up with it, gives the handoff on the option play right side, and a nice gain, about 7 yards on the carry. And that one run on the play by Raymer.
Back play up the middle again, Raymer, nice job. Keeping your feet turned, doubling your feet on contact. Ball forward, able to finish on top.
Third down for the Eagles now. They need to get to the 32-yard line, and they need to get to the 40-yard line. They're on the 32. Ross gets the snap. Hand off again on the right side. Nice piece of running room, and a first down on the carry. Nick Raymer with a really nice run there on third down, and that should pretty much ice the game at this point. As Concordia not going to take a timeout, you've got continuous clock. And Colby will be patient on these and pretty much run it out at this point. They blow the ball ready for play at 2:50 to go.
Nice job by the guys up front getting rid of that first down.
Motion across the formation. Voss gets the snap. Raymer again on the carry. Raymer up the middle. Raymer breaking tackles. Raymer picking up 9 yards.
And again, the Eagles come out and just a double wing set out of the pistol. Come up with arc motion from the far side of the field. A fullback dive to Raymer, and he hits the hole hard. And he picks up 9 yards on first down.
Into Panther territory at the 49-yard line with 2:10 to go in the game. Eagles await the snap. Quick pitch on the outside. The Eagles looking for the corner, and they've got the first down here. A nice piece of running again. Carroll? I think it was. Yep, Colin Carroll on the carry. So it's kind of fun to see some of these kids for the first time on the season.
Yeah. Some of the young cats, Carroll does a nice job on the quick pitch, able to get outside, get to the edge, pick up the first down.
And it wasn't easy either. He got hit. Yeah. He had to fight through a couple of tackles to get the yardage he needed. But first down for Colby, minute 20 to go. And this is one of those that normally your varsity team's going to be out here taking knees. But this group of kids, you're wanting to give them time, give them plays. Hand off again up the middle. Another nice run here by Nick Raymer. He's going to get 4 yards.
And again, a nice job by the guys up front. I mean, he's hitting a good hole, but those guys are in the second level of defense. Good job by the young cats.
And I like that sideline down here. You got Tucker Branham trying to get the crowd back into the game here. The last 45 seconds are going. to go here. He's trying to keep everybody fired up and cheering on the second group that's out there. The Eagles with the football, quick pitch on the right side. Penalty flag on illegal motion. This play's not going to count, which is unfortunate because this was an absolute tremendous play by Hayden Cook, who got a huge gain on the play. But again, you got two guys moving there after snapping the football. So penalty against Colby, illegal shift. And that will bring us to the end of the game before they even get the ball spotted. Which is too bad for Hayden Cook because he had a nice piece of running and a good 20, 30-yard gain to add to his repertoire. Yeah. Getting the stat bug when it's not going to count. Big win for the Eagles, 49-8 final score tonight. From Colby, we'll take a break, get back, and get things started with our Farmers and Merchants Bank post-game show. After this word from our sponsors, you listen to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride.
For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby's Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food, and, of course, the pharmacy there to serve you as well. Walmart